And now, Cosmat presents the 2021 WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Cosmat. What an exciting Hall of Fame induction ceremony last night with two classes getting inducted. Let's get right into an exciting Hall of Fame inductee ceremony.
If you don't see the smile on my face, then oh boy, you're going to find out why, because it's WrestleMania week, Kyle. I am super excited. How about you?
You and me both, sir. You and me both.
You know what? Last night was WWE's 2021 Hall of Fame, where WWE honors their legends into their Hall of Fame with just a great celebration, a great ceremony they had last night. Of course, with fans not being able to be there live, they were still on.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah, but you know what? It is what it is. But let's just jump right into the action with our Hall of Fame inductees. British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith, one of Vince's most recognizable stars. He could just only imagine what he would do if he was alive today. But just kind of looking back with him versus Bret Hart for the IC championship at SummerSlam.
Oh, dude, what a hard-hitting match that was.
That's right. And also Smith versus Owen Hart for the European championship, and the British Bulldogs versus the Dream Team at WrestleMania 2 with Ozzy Osbourne, of course, helping him out with that. But hey, that was the first inductee, and what a better way to put the British Bulldog in the 2021 Hall of Fame.
Yeah, right? What a way to start the night of the Hall of Fame inductees.
And then head into the second. They didn't really announce this. It's kind of a last-minute thing, but Justin Thunder Liger, who was from Japan, what an interesting kind of Hall of Fame inductee.
I'm not going to lie. I didn't really know who this was, but he made a very heartfelt speech at his Hall of Fame induction. So
yeah, he did work with Brian Pillman in WCW way back when. He did most of his work in Japan, kind of making some few United States appearances in WWE. But Liger versus Pillman for the WCW Light Heavyweight Championship, him getting the win at Super Brawl 2, and also him WCW Nitro 1995, their matches, they just never disappoint, just kind of reliving Justin's few career milestones that he's had in the company. So what another way to add somebody into this Hall of Fame. Well, now we go on to our third inductee, William Shatner. This was kind of also last
Willie boy.
That's right. His first appearance on, I think it was Jerry the King Lawler's King Court Talk that he had on Raw. And also he helped with, I think, WWE theme star music in the back, and also actually inducted Jerry Lawler into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2007. So William Shatner, much deserved, buddy. And then we go to our Warrior Award. We all knew about this one. Titus O'Neil, of course, with his charitable work in Tampa, Florida. Hey, he was a former Florida Gator, so I'll give it to him there for that football. But I guess he's going to be co-hosting WrestleMania 37 with Hogan Saturday and Sunday. So, winning that Warrior Award and then being able to co-host a WrestleMania, kudos to him.
No better guy to, get that award. I mean, his charitable donations and every WWE superstar in the back always complimented him on how nice he is and how much they help him out. And, I certainly just think he deserves this award.
Well, talking about from somebody being nice, then talking to a complete asshole, our next inductee, Jbl John Bradshaw Layfield.
Oh, my God.
What a moron. I love it. But hey, the ending to his segment was pretty good. He didn't care about what anybody had to think about him. But, he tagged, going back in his life, he tagged with Ron Simmons, created one of the greatest teams in WWE.
The
APA. Protection Agency, that's right. Living back to his great matches, JBL versus Eddie Guerrero for the W title at American Bash in 2005. But one of my favorite growing up as a kid, JBL versus John Cena for that WWE Championship, Judgment Day in 2005. Never disappointed me. Watching it over and over.
Hey, people can say they didn't like JBL, but they can't deny that he was a hell of an in-ring competitor. And, he really brought, the heels on the map, man. He was, the first, massive heel. He didn't give a crap what anybody thought about him.
And then we move to the Bella Twins, our next inductees of the night, the face of the Total Divas show. And then we also have that hashtag Give Divas a Chance that they started a while back. And we can't forget Nikki beating Charlotte Flair on Raw in 2015 to retain that championship, becoming the first ever longest reigning women's WWE champion. And then, of course, Brie Bella defeating Stephanie McMahon come SummerSlam. And also Nikki Bella headlining that Evolution pay-per-view in 2018 with Ronda Rousey. Well-deserved.
Yeah, she was second in the Royal Rumble, man. That was awesome. They kind of are trailblazers if you think about it. They really got their first reality TV show, Total Bellas, and then they were the stars of Total Divas. I mean, they were really trailblazers for that women's evolution.
Talking about teams, let's go into the next inductees, the NWO New World Order. From causing chaos to all WCW Nitro shows, in through the city, out through the city, they brought it all. And, Hogan turning heel at Bash at the Beach in 1966 with Randy Savage. I think that just was a milestone in his career. And then that NWO assault that the team had at Universal Studios in 1996. Hey, I say let's start a hashtag, keep the NWO in the Hall of Fame every year. Just keep putting them in. Why not? Next, Molly Holly. Oh, man.
Yeah.
The golden era.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to give it to
Molly
her.
Holly.
Yeah, working with Lita, Jacqueline, Jazz, Trish Stratus, all those trailblazers. She was a two-time champion winner at Raw in 2003. Her incident that I will never forget, kind of moving forward though, but being tied to a barber's chair at WrestleMania 20 with Victoria cutting her hair bald. Whatever. But you know what? That's what makes her a legend, I guess, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
To slowly wrap up with our last few inductees. We have Eric Bischoff, helped resurrect WCW, Raw general manager. He worked with the NWO, became a big part of Raw and SmackDown brand supremacy. Put him in. I'm happy he's in.
Yeah, he's definitely had some ups and downs with the company, but, he certainly deserves to be in that Hall of Fame after all he's done with WCW and Raw and SmackDown. He certainly deserves it, so I'm happy to see him in there.
Well, leading next, this was certainly one that everybody was excited to hear about, the Great Khali. Oh, man, 2007, eliminating Batista at the Royal Rumble, beating Undertaker on Judgment Day in 2006 for his first WWE match. Hey, it's like
getting a kiss from Beth Phoenix.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember that. And crushing Rick Mysterio's head.
Oh, man.
Hey, but you know what? Kudos to the Great Khali. Happy he's in the WWE Hall of Fame. And then for our last three, we have Ozzy Osbourne. Cool. Happy about it. Good for him.
Wackadoodle.
At WrestleMania 2. He had some, some good factions in WWE back then. Also with his wife Sharon, the host of 2009 episode of Raw, that talent show. Shit show that was.
Oh, man. Jesus.
But good for Ozzy Osbourne. And then our last two, going to come up with the Big Red Machine, Kane.
I was so happy for Kane, man. Kane is awesome. He's been one of my favorite WWE superstars throughout the years. I always enjoy seeing him in the Royal Rumble and the Big Red Machine. It was awesome to see. He got emotional on the stage there, man. In his Hall of Fame induction.
The bump. He got emotional with Undertaker. Hey, you see that guy in back? That's got to be Kane. That's got to be Kane. That was great.
Oh, man.
And then his unmasking in Raw in 2003, just living back to these legends' biggest moments in their careers. And then last, RVD, a certain moment of nostalgia. I just, Rob Van Dam. What about that? Being ranked best wrestler in 2002 by the PWI, Pro Wrestling Illustrated. Good for him.
Oh,
good for him. Can't forget about that. And also, one-time WWE and ECW champion. But hey, he had quite a career. I say make him be like an Edge and have him return a little bit, his work in TNA and stuff like that. But good for him. WWE, certainly a trailblazer in that business, and I'm happy he was inducted as well.
Well, guys, that was it for a jam-packed Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Let us know what your favorite Hall of Fame induction moment was. Always like, comment, and subscribe, and we will have an action-packed week for you guys, recapping both nights of WrestleMania and WrestleMania SmackDown. Stay tuned, and peace out.
Peace out.